Imagine sitting in court, watching the woman you once loved, the one you married, trusted, and supported, break down in front of a judge, realizing her entire web of lies is about to collapse. Everyone's eyes turn toward you, waiting for your next move. And when I finally spoke, her world shattered completely. This is the story of how my cheating wife tried to pin her affair baby on me, and how I made sure she faced the truth, publicly, legally, and permanently. My name is Daniel. I'm 37, and I used to think I had the perfect marriage. My wife, Clara, and I had been together for 9 years. I was loyal, hardworking, and absolutely in love with her. She, on the other hand, was apparently a better actress than I ever realized. We had a stable life, a cozy home, good jobs, and plans to start a family. But about a year ago, Clara started acting strange. Late-night work meetings, a new obsession with her phone, and constant irritation with me. When I asked if something was wrong, she always said, "You're just being paranoid." Then one morning, she walked into the kitchen with a big smile and said, "I'm pregnant." At first, I was overjoyed. I hugged her, cried even, but deep inside, something felt off. The timing didn't make sense. We hadn't been together for a while because she'd been too tired or too busy. I tried to push those doubts away, convincing myself that love meant trust. Months went by, and her behavior became even stranger. She refused to let me go to doctor appointments with her, claiming she wanted to keep things private. My gut screamed that something was wrong, but I stayed silent until the night everything came crashing down. One of her coworkers, who happened to be a friend of mine, called me privately. He said, "Daniel, you deserve to know. Clara's been seeing her manager. Everyone in the office knows." My entire body went numb. I wanted to deny it, but deep down I already knew the truth. Still, I needed proof. So I quietly hired a private investigator. Within 2 weeks, I had everything: photos, texts, hotel check-ins, all of it. She wasn't just cheating. She was living a double life. When I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. She crossed her arms and said, "It doesn't matter, Daniel. The baby's still yours." That one line hit me like a punch to the gut. She wasn't just unfaithful. She was trying to trap me. I said nothing. I just looked at her and said, "We'll see." Fast forward a few months. I filed for divorce. But here's where things got worse. Clara's lawyer tried to claim spousal support and child support, arguing that I was the father. She even had the audacity to say I emotionally abandoned her during pregnancy. That was the moment I realized she hadn't just betrayed me emotionally. She was trying to destroy me financially and legally too. But I wasn't going down quietly. I calmly requested a DNA test through the court. Her lawyer tried to delay it, saying it was unnecessary, that Daniel already acted as the father. But I stood my ground. I said, "If the child is mine, I'll take full responsibility, but I want the truth, not stories." The court approved it. The test was scheduled. Clara looked confident the whole time, probably assuming I'd never actually follow through. But when the results came in, everything changed. The judge opened the sealed envelope and read aloud, "The alleged father, Daniel Hayes, is excluded as the biological father." The courtroom went silent. I could hear my own heartbeat. Clara's face turned pale, like all the air had been sucked out of her. Her lawyer tried to object, but the judge shut him down. I stood up, looked straight at her, and said, "You called me paranoid, a bad husband, a fool, but now everyone knows who the liar really is." The judge ruled that I owed nothing. No child support, no spousal support, nothing. In fact, her affair partner was ordered to take responsibility. After the verdict, I walked out of that courtroom feeling free for the first time in years. The same people who once saw us as the perfect couple now knew the truth. Not because I shouted it, but because justice did. Weeks later, I learned her affair partner dumped her once the truth was out. She lost her job after rumors spread in the office. Meanwhile, I focused on rebuilding my life. I poured my energy into my small architecture firm, and soon it took off. Funny thing, I even got hired to renovate the same building where she used to work. When I visited the site one day, I saw her outside, looking worn down and lost. She tried to talk to me, her eyes full of regret. But I just smiled and said, "Clara, I told you, the truth always wins. You just never believed me." Then I walked away. Revenge doesn't always mean shouting or hurting someone back. Sometimes it's letting their own lies crush them while you walk away clean. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.